Hey everybody, and welcome to another Learn to Digitize video. My name is Sue and I'm from OML Embroidery and OML Digitizing, and today we're working in Hatch and we're talking about a 3D effect, which is really cool. And I'm going to show you guys exactly what it is. And it's a very special turning effect and I absolutely love it. So let's start off here and we're just going to do a simple design, and I'm going to show you two ways of doing a circle for this. So I want to digitize, so I'm going to go over here to the left and I'm going to click down on digitize, and I'm making a circle. So we are going to use digitize closed shape, because after all a circle is a closed shape. Click on that and I'm going to right click a point, right click a point, right click another point, and then I'm going to press enter, and it completes the circle for me. How awesome is that? I really like that. Go back up to your select tool, and for this one, just to show off the effect just perfectly, we're going to go and click on motif stitches. And I think that's the best one. The circle one looks good. Do we need to change it? No, we'll just leave it for this one. We're going to try another way of doing a circle and we'll change it there. And so what I want you to do is go to the effects menu, because of course it is an effect, and right here, 3D warp. And watch what happens. Let me zoom in here so you can see it a bit better. How about we do 0? Oh, wrong. How about we do that? That was that saying. No, wrong. 3D warp. Now watch what happens when I click on it. Are you ready for this? Wow, look at that. So that gives it a 3D look. If you look, these are bigger and these are smaller, and they look like they turn and wrap around. And what an amazing effect that is. You don't have to use it on circles. It happens to be fantastic on circles, and I'm just showing you fantastic stuff. You also have an option here, globe out or globe in. So globe out is basically pushing it so it looks like the globe is standing out and looking back, convex and concave, right? Globe in didn't really work on this one, but you get the idea. It did work. It's what it's supposed to do. So it looks like the globe is going that way, going out. Although that's opposite. So in, out, globe out. I just think that's awesome. So, okay, let's delete that. Now, many of you might be like, oh, why didn't we use our famous circle pulling thing? Let's go over that. And I'm going to show you how to do it for this. Now, click, place your point, click, and I want a perfect circle, so I'm going to hit enter. Now, if you go on the effects, you're going to go down here and you notice a 3D warp isn't open. Oh, how come? That's crazy. No, it's not crazy. Circles, when you pull them out, have a little bit different code, but you can easily fix it by clicking outline and then go back to fill. And now we're going to change it to motif. We're going to go to effects and look, 3D warp is there. So why don't we go back to fill? Let's pick another motif stitch. I'm going to pull out the whole box, and if you grab it, whoops, how about I do it right? If you grab it, we can move it over so maybe you can see it better. There we go. What are we going to pick? One of these might work quite nicely. It's hard to see with my colors. We could change the colors so it could be better. Just about anything it'll work on. I'm just going for the wow factor. That one might be nice. Same with that one. Oh, how about hearts? Let's try that. First, I'm going to change the color so it's a little bit brighter for you guys. Now you can see the pretty hearts. And if you look, go to effects again, now our 3D warp is available. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Let's try it again with something else. It's basically a play with thing. You can play with the different motifs. The circle one worked fantastic. The heart was amazing. That one's pretty cool. I kind of like that. I want everyone to notice too, when you're on motif, I changed it to this circly kind of line through. I want everyone to notice under object properties that the motif you have selected is also shown here. And that goes for all of these. Ripple stitch doesn't, because it's always the same. But you can see the last motif that you use just by looking there. You don't have to open anything up. You don't have to look at it. Let's try this one. See, that's awesome too. That's absolutely awesome. I really like that. So couple of little quick things there. This is This is a 3D effect that is amazing, and I think you could find a lot of uses for it. It'll work on any shape, any place that you can put the motif stitches or the tatami stitches, it'll work. It just varies the effect depending on the shape. If you have a really complicated shape, it's not going to look as amazing as this. So try it and see if it's going to work. And that is how you use a 3D warp inside Hatch Embroidery.